Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rekha Kodash. Double honors to our elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Yashawan. A little lesson going into how they're about to lock this bitch back down. All right, and they've already started. Last week in LA, they brought back the mask ordinance, and that's the beginning of the entire lockdown. And this time, when they lock everything down, this devil is about to lose his mind, and all hell and chaos is going to break forth eventually. From what I understand, they're supposed to. Gov Newsom is supposed to close down LA County schools today. And if he does that, then that's going to have a domino effect throughout California. And if it happens in California, it's going to happen everywhere else. So this is the beginning of the lockdown again. And again, when they do it this time, the people are going to they're going to resist, all right, heavily, just like they're resisting all over the world right now, all right. But here in Babylon the Great, it starts with, the mask and going back on what they said they were going to do, because they said that, you don't have to wear the mask no more. If you took the badge of dishonor, then, you don't have to do this, you don't have to. But now all of that shit is out the window, and the boogeyman is about to come out. And the boogeyman is it. It doesn't matter how many badges you're wearing. You're going to do what we tell you the hell to do. And that's going to infuriate the people that took it, the people that didn't. They're like this, no, you're not telling me shit. And we talk about Esau's the one who's proud and isn't going to do what he's told. All right? And that's where the real uprising is going to come from. All right? So we know how this thing is going to play out. This devil can't turn around and take back what he already started. They have to move forward. All right? So this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We know exactly what is about to happen, and we're ready for it. We have been preparing for this, right, and are ready for years, 13, 14 years, okay? We're ready. We encourage that it move forward as quickly as possible so we can get to the end, all right? We know what you devils are up to. All right, you're on a scorched earth campaign, and all you're doing right now is you're trying not to scare the flock by turning up the water, turning the heat up on the water slowly. All right, let's get another one. This is what the men of the Lord know. All right, so let's keep things in. Let's get some balance and keep things in perspective. This is Psalm 91 and 10. All right. Start at 9. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. All right, so the Most High has us protected. We know that. That's why we're hastening the day. All right. 11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. All right. So we're reassured. Our hope and our faith is extremely elevated. All right. So we're ready for whatever is coming down the pike. All right. So let's go here and let's start. Let's see. Let's go here. This is today, I believe.
Make a difference.
Slovakia. Okay, this is July 28th. I think today is the 29th. And this reads, Divock with the elder in South Carolina was calling it 9-1 Divock, right? Outbreaks increasing in LA County as cases keep rising. This is yesterday. Okay, this is CBS LA channel. Okay, let's listen to what he's saying, because they're basically telling you, get ready to shut everything down again.
Okay, let's do this one.
The sign at Vitello's in Studio City
Tonight.
Cities and counties across the state are trying to figure out restrictions and recommendations as the number of COVID cases continues to rise, and residents are trying to keep up.
Listen, we've been through so many changes, it's kind of like, okay, let's do this one.
The sign at Vitello's in Studio City captures it all: fear, worry, resignation.
I'm certainly willing to do, but yeah, it is frustrating.
As today, California public health officials and Riverside County leaders echoed the CDC in recommending everyone, vaccinated or not, wear masks in indoor settings. It's a recommendation Ventura County already has, and LA County required more than a week ago.
I'm happy to do so.
But now that it's statewide, some families, like the Davidsons of Concord, say it makes sense and makes it easier and safer as they travel around the state.
We're going to do what we have to do if we go inside. We are wearing our mask willingly, but it'll be really nice when everyone gets the vaccine.
Los Angeles is the latest city trying to force that issue, with a new plan to require all city workers to show proof of COVID vaccination or undergo weekly testing. LA County today reported 2,454 new COVID cases, 15 deaths, and 891 people hospitalized. It's the first time since February the positivity rate is more than 6%.
This policy is about protecting the health of not just those who provide essential services to keep our city running, but protecting all Angelenos.
The policy mirrors Governor Newsom's that all state employees provide proof of vaccination or else wear masks and submit to regular COVID testing. Both could face pushback. Today, the president of the largest state workers union indicated he'll challenge the mandate, calling it a change in the terms and working conditions of represented employees that requires union input. Everyone is trying to figure this out. The entire Cal State University system and the city of Long Beach are adopting similar vaccine policies. In Studio City, I'm Lori Perez, KCAL 9 News.
Okay, and again, like I said, we'll see what happens later on today. Today is the 29th, and Newsom is supposed to be shutting down LA County schools. So we will keep our eye on that. All right. But if that's the case, then all hell is about to break loose. All right. This is Newsom himself pulling his kid out of summer camp because they're not abiding by the new ordinance. All right. Slovakia. All right, this is same channel, CBS LA. Yesterday, it says California Governor Gavin Newsom pulls his children out of summer camp because of no mask requirement.
Our Governor Newsom is getting backlash this morning after a picture surfaced showing his child at a sports camp indoors and not wearing a face mask. 2 of his 4 kids were enrolled to the camp but have since been pulled out. A spokesperson for the governor's family says the Newsoms were unaware that face masks were not being enforced. The state's masking rules require that everyone, even vaccinated people, to wear masks in youth settings because children under 12 are not eligible to be vaccinated. It is a very heated topic among parents, but some are on board.
When kids get sick, then the parents have problems. So, yeah, we definitely want to take precautions.
Now, this controversy comes after a group called Reopen California Schools tweeted Monday saying it had obtained photos of Newsom's kids without a mask. This group condemns the mask requirements for kids and is also supporting candidates running against the governor in the recall election. Bottom line, when you're in the public eye, the cameras will always be on you and your family.
Okay, so what does this mean? All right, that means, his kids were caught without a mask or whatever because they didn't have a mask requirement. He just passed a law saying that you got to put it back on. So you can see where this is going. Given the camp's mask policy in writing, they're trying to throw the summer camp under the bus. All right, so you can see the confusion and the controversy that this thing is stirring, and they haven't even made the decree yet. But you can see they have to do this, all right? Because the DVAR, right? Variant, D-Force variant, that thing is real, okay? And it's attacking a lot of people, and this is part of their plan. They are going to shut this place down again, okay? Why? Because a lot of people are refusing to wear that badge of dishonor, okay? They're just refusing to do it. So now here come the draconian measures, starting with, we'll lock your ass right back down. We'll destroy more businesses, more small businesses. We will put you right up. We don't give a damn. Nigga, don't you understand that we exterminate? This is a mass extermination campaign. Don't you understand? All right, so let's get some more on this. Okay, this is reactions to them being forced to. This is in LA.
Scientific sample, but we did speak with a number of people.
Sloppy.
Well, that's right. People checking their phones, checking our website when this announcement came out this afternoon, Marla. And here in West LA, an admittedly unscientific sample, but we did speak with a number of people.
This is about a week ago. Okay.
And it was about 50-50. Some said yes, they'd put it on, and some said no. What do you think about putting the mask back on?
No, I don't want to do that. Not at all. I've got the vaccine. I'm good.
They're saying vaccine or not.
Okay. Make me. They could try.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Even if you're vaccinated, you feel like it's a smart thing to do?
Absolutely. I think it's a smart thing to do. I was wearing the mask all through COVID, and even after I was vaccinated, I was still wearing it.
I think it's fine. We never took off our masks to begin with, just for, for other people and for ourselves. So we're just kind of, it doesn't really affect us at all.
I think it's good. I think we need to protect ourselves, continue protecting ourselves. It just makes sense.
You're not going to wear a mask?
No.
Even if they say it's a requirement?
I'm vaccinated, so I'm okay.
They're saying whether you're vaccinated or not.
What to say? Yeah.
What's your objection to it?
I just don't need to. I don't really have an answer for you guys.
See the confusion?
I don't really have an answer for you guys. That says so much, does it? Does it not, Alex and Christine? Now, could we go back to a lockdown? Could they go to even more severe measures? Where Dr. Davis was asked that today, and he simply said that everything is on the table. But as we come back live here in West LA, I can tell you this from checking with my sources of Los Angeles County. This does not have the unanimous support of the Board of Supervisors. There's concern over mixed messaging, confusion, because as we've...
Confusion, mixed messaging. This is all part of Esau's device. Okay? Confusion. This is Babylon. Right? The land of confusion. And they're pushing that whole What is left of their witchcraft, they're pushing it.
Reporting so many times in the past year and a half, different authorities, different agencies make different decisions. For example, this was done by Los Angeles County, but the state says we're roaring back with no indication that they're going to do the same thing. Live in West LA, I'm Phil Schuman. Alex, Christine.
Yeah, and the state actually putting out a statement today saying they are not going to be doing the same thing, that they support LA's effort, but no indication that Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County will be following this. So LA County, once again, kind of on an island on this. Phil, thank you.
So what is the purpose of the confusion, all right? The purpose of the confusion is for some people to say, no, I'm not going to do it. And then, as a result of not doing it, all they have to do is say, oh, that's where the cases are popping up. It's a pandemic. We got to shut everything down. We have to shut everything down. Not just wear a mask. We got to shut your ass down and curfew and lockdown and all that. That's where it's going. Did it not go like that before? You think it's not going to happen again? It's happening now. All right? They can tell you whatever they want to tell you. Let's get one more. Let's see. Let's get some more reactions.
For an organisation of our size.
This is ABC 10, July 28th, that's yesterday. CDC mask guidance. California share their reaction to latest indoor mask, not recommendations, okay? Because some people are saying this is mandatory, all right? Is indoor mask confusion. It's a mass confusion effort.
Scale and complexity.
Their masks off in public. People across the state of California. Well, just when folks got comfortable taking their masks off in public, people across the state of California are being asked to put them on again indoors, regardless of their vaccination status.
Boom. All right. Can you see where this thing is? Can you dig it? Can you see where it's going? All right. Look at the reaction. Some people are saying, yeah, I'll do it. Some people are saying, fuck that. So what does that mean in the long run? That means that they're going to make everybody do it. And that's when shit is going to pop off.
Business owners we talked to here in Doco say if that's what it takes to keep their doors open, they are happy to comply.
If it gets to the point where we have to close back down, that'd be tragic. So if masks, are brought back and they are enforced, then yeah, we'll be wearing our masks.
You said it's tragic. Well, get ready for the tragedy. All right? Esau is not going to do what he's told to do. Jake ain't going to do it on the low. Esau is going to jump in your face and say, fuck that, I'm not doing shit.
The Flatstick Pub, right around the corner from the Golden One Center, spent most of the pandemic in the dark, only months after officially opening for business. General Manager Jordan Kramer says that's not a place they can afford to go back to.
I'm vaccinated, so I've been lucky enough to not even catch the virus. I haven't had any symptoms or anything like that, so I've been somehow dodging a bullet even with working in the public. So, but yeah, if masks get brought back, we'll definitely be on board because we definitely need to stay open and want to stay open.
And families like Bobby Felt Armstrong and her 12-year-old grandson Odin, who are both fully vaccinated, told me they are happy to keep their masks on too.
The mask doesn't bother me that much. Sometimes it's
Your name ain't no Odin. Your name is Biko.
comfortable, and I would prefer, if it is uncomfortable, I would prefer to be uncomfortable than to be dead.
Dr. Dean Blumberg with the UC Davis Children's Hospital says he wasn't surprised to hear about this guidance from the state, given the surge in cases happening nationwide.
And it's recognizing that we're seeing increased transmission due to the lockdowns being over, so people are having more interactions with each other. and then predominantly the Delta variant being around. It accounts for more than 80% of circulating strains, and it's twice as infectious as previous strains.
And Dr. Blumberg says that people who are fully vaccinated need to take this recommendation seriously.
Although vaccines are the first line of defense against infection, that they don't work 100% of the time. And so in order to further decrease transmission, even vaccinated people should wear masks indoors as a second line of defense.
Now, UC Davis added that the best line of defense against the virus is still getting vaccinated. It is not too late. They are urging anyone 12 and up to go get their vaccines as soon as possible.
All right, there you have it. Okay. So you can see the confusion clearly. All right. They will be locking everything back down. It's the only logical way forward. All right, so let's go ahead and get a couple of
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I regret if there was a miscommunication, but I would remind.
Let's get a couple of precepts on the way out. This is 2 Corinthians 4. 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. Start at 3. But if our gospel is hid, it is hid to them that are lost, all right? In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. All right, well, we can see clearly, all right? It's our job to watch, and that's what we're doing, all right? We're watching everything. Second Ezra 9 and 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, so when it says, measure thou the time diligently, it means to watch. Okay? Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning. For we're giving you warning right now. All right? We're watching. We're telling you what is coming to pass, what is about to come. All right? What are you supposed to be doing right now? Repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get under this umbrella. Who? Israel. All right? Why? Because these plagues, all right, let's get one more. This is 2 Ezra 16:37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come up upon it on every side. What are we to do? O people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth, all right? Be men of the Lord, all right? Be in this truth, right? So stay at the ready, okay? Understand where this thing is going. It's going to happen faster and quicker each time, right? And this is just D-force. What happens when we go to epsilon? Okay? All right, so with that, I hope that the elect were edified. You ready for what's coming next? Don't be surprised, okay? Already be ready, stay ready, all right? With that, we're going to say shalom.